All right, hello Gemini. This is a reading for all Gemini placements of Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. My name is Melissa. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and thank you for any type of comments that you would make, positive, negative. Any feedback is always welcome. In the description box below, you'll see several different links, some of them for supplements that I take that make me feel good. Some of them are the links to my website, which is Lady Magdalene's Mercantile, which is all about, basically it's the head of my business. The tarot is the soft, sweet underbelly of the business, and then there's all kinds of layers in between. So you can find crystals on there, body oils eventually, and I have a new product, so I haven't really talked about it much yet. So Gemini, you're the first to hear about it. Hello. And then sages, things like that, all things light work or metaphysical. So I am going to go ahead and do your reading, and then I'm also going to offer an extended, which is also listed in the links below. It's just $5. So if this reading resonates with you, the extended probably will too. So that being said, let's get started. What's going on for Gemini? My goodness. Knight of Swords, Hierophant, Hermit, and a fourth one, Eight of Wands. Okay. That's going on in your heart, Gemini. In the past, we've got 10 of Cups. Oh, the Emperor. Yes. 8 of Cups. In the surrounding, we've got the 9 of Swords, the Queen of Wands. That's you. And the Tower. And in the future, we've got King of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, and the World card. So Gemini, on your heart, we've got the Hierophant and the Hermit. So this is Taurus energy and Virgo energy. And to me, this is about kind of getting one with yourself and kind of being alone a little bit. I almost feel like you're finding your purpose. You're kind of pulling inward and being like, okay, this is how I'm doing things. I'm not doing it any other person's way but my own way. And it's between me and God. Okay. And you're providing stability to people around you that you don't even know about by you just being purposefully you, Gemini. We have the Knight of Swords coming in here. So there is going to be some communication, and there's going to be some sort of fast moving energy coming along too. So I almost feel like in this particular area, in your heart space, you're feeling this sense of calm and zen, but you're also a Gemini, so you like things fast and furious. I mean, the 8 of Wands, to me, this is a Gemini. Like, this is how all of my Gemini girlfriends are. When you talk to them, they're like, yes, go, do it, And so you're finding a little bit of this peace and like being introspective, because normally you're chatty Cathy, but being a little more introspective and maybe slowing down the communication a little bit. Like maybe you're chilling out and being like, okay, like I need to slow down. I need to pull it in. But your little like Gemini heart is like, what else can we do though? I'm so excited. So you're about to get really excited again. And I think that's just because fall's coming. Everybody loves fall. Everybody loves pumpkin time. Everybody loves harvest time. Like you love that. So as far as your heart space in terms of love goes, it is possible that maybe you're courting a Virgo, maybe a Libra, or possibly a Taurus for you. Taurus are, slow and low and very opposite energy of Gemini, but you're also kind of a sister or, twin in a way. I almost feel like that 8 of Wands and Hierophant is like it's your dichotomy, right? Gemini, you're a twin. You do things in different ways. There's different ways about you. But I do feel like there's going to be some new communication with this Knight of Swords. I feel like maybe you're wanting to talk to somebody who's possibly a Taurus or a Virgo. Could be a Libra too. All right, Gemini. So moving into the past, we have the 10 of Cups, which is all about, you've built your family, you built your home, you have complete wish fulfillment. And you have an Emperor here who's an Aries. Could be heavy Aries in his chart or just Aries in certain areas. Maybe a little bit selfish. Maybe you were being a little bit selfish and you kind of walked away from that, okay? To me, 8 of Cups represents walking away from, behavior that doesn't suit you anymore. So I feel like in the heart space, you at maybe one time were maybe a little more selfish selfish with yourself, selfish with your gifts, and you kind of walked away from that. Now, in the love department, you may have been dealing with an Aries, and you may have thought that this was all your hopes and dreams, and you just walked away. You're like, screw this. This guy is like steadfast on his own, his own stuff. And you're like, I'm not having that. I'm not having that, that selfish energy. But what we realize is we have to be a little bit selfish with our time right now. And I think that's what's going to provide stability in your home life, is you being a little more selfish with your time and not be so runny, go all the time, and getting a little more introspective and balanced with God and your space and solitude. Okay. So moving into what's going on around you, you do have a tower moment. And as you can see with this tower, I love, she's got her she's kind of majestically looking back like with her little wand there. Sometimes if we don't stop something that we're not supposed to be doing, the universe cuts in for you. And maybe that was a little bit painful. You look at all the knives on the wall that you have. These are swords. And maybe you've been keeping track of all of the people that have harmed you. And you've been journaling about it and like trying to work out your traumas and all that stuff. But notice it's a new day and a new dawn, okay? And you are the Queen of Wands, okay? Typically, this is Leo Sag energy. Leo Sag, Aries energy. But I feel like this is you. This is more like, you're bright, you're vibrant, you're the Doja Cat of your circle, right? You can dance, you can twerk, you can speak, you're incredibly intelligent, you're creative, all of these things. But I feel like you've kind of dimmed that a little bit because maybe you've been hurt in the past, and that's why this tower moment's happening. It's almost like if you don't start getting more creative, Gemini, your tower moment's going to happen and you're just going to break, okay? And we all need a break to get through to the other side, to get better at whoever or whatever we are. So I definitely feel like, if you look at all three of these together, look. Actually, it came out like this. So you had the heartbreak, all of the things that went wrong. You've marinated on it. You are creative. And then there's this tower like, okay, come on. Like, if you don't get a little more creative, we're going to do it for you. Okay. So something's going to break, whether it's you internally or something around you, it's going to stop it. So moving into the future, we have the King of Pentacles, which to me is Libra energy, but also Taurus energy. This is somebody who's very, very wise about, building lavish stability and money and, eats the right foods, things like that. The Seven of Wands is almost like saying, okay, you've got one more battle to fight. Okay. You have one more battle to fight. And I feel like this is work related, because once that battle's over, you have the world. So stay in the fight, stand your ground. Don't start no stuff. Don't be no stuff. If there is stuff started, you handle your stuff. Okay. And I feel like this is a little bit you too. Like Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius are all the same kind of, energy. It's that airy energy. And I feel like you can kind of hold your ground like a good solid earth sign with this whatever this struggle is. Now on the love side of this, I almost feel like this is a Capricorn or a Virgo for you in the future, or maybe even currently, and you guys are duking it out. Okay, there's stuff that's like going on in between you two, and you guys are knocking heads. I'm not saying this is a breakup by any means. I don't think this is a breakup. What I think is this has to happen for you guys to reach that next level in your life. I feel like, marriage is not, on the way up all the time. There's a lot of different cards to be played. There's a lot of different character development in the time, in the process, and the movie of you, okay? And over the years, you change. And sometimes Capricorns have a hard time with change. change. And Gemini, you are obviously, you're go, go, go. And Virgos have a hard time with change too. But Virgos also have a hard time of being stuck. And so do Capricorns. So I love this for you. I'm going to go ahead and get into the extended reading. Again, if this resonates with you, the extended reading is going to be very, very yummy too. So just go down and click on my website and purchase it for $5, and I will send the extended to you. Have a great day, and I'll see you in a couple weeks. Namaste.